Imagine hearing, say, a minute of spoken words, and then in less than a second, an AI generates that exact audio back. Perfectly.
Wow.
With all the nuance and expression of a real person.
Mm-hmm.
Or think about translating super sensitive company documents, but without those files ever leaving your own secure system, not even for a moment.
Yeah, that's a big one.
These aren't just like far off ideas anymore. They're actually happening right now, changing things.
Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through all that digital noise and focus on the really impactful shifts happening in AI.
Right.
So today, we're going to explore Microsoft's big push for AI independence. It's quite a move. Then we'll look at some, frankly, incredibly clever new tools popping up.
Okay.
And finally, we'll dive into something potentially game-changing for businesses. Secure, enterprise-level translation. Think of this as, your shortcut to getting up to speed.
Okay, let's unpack that first one. Microsoft. This feels like a really significant strategic pivot they're making. For a while, their AI strategy felt so tightly linked to OpenAI.
It did. Very much so.
But now they seem to be developing some serious foundational models in-house. It feels like a bold step.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
We're seeing these new models emerge, like MAI-1 preview for text and MAI Voice 1 for speech.
Right.
And while they're still, relatively new, the message is loud and clear. Microsoft is building its own core AI from the ground up.
And doing it fast.
At incredible pace and scale, yeah. This isn't just about having more options. It's really about ownership, control.
And that MAI Voice 1, the speech model, it sounds almost unreal.
That's pretty amazing.
Generating 60 seconds of, really natural multi-speaker audio in under 1 second.
Yep. Less than a second. It's already running features in Copilot Daily, some podcasts, Copilot Labs.
So the potential there for creators, interactive stories, maybe personalized meditation scripts, dynamic audio companions, it opens up so much.
Totally. It really expands the canvas for audio in ways we're probably just starting to figure out. And then there's MAI-1 Preview. That's Microsoft's first big in-house text foundation model.
Okay, so foundation model. Just quickly, what does that mean?
Right, good question. Think of it like a really big general-purpose AI. It's trained on absolutely massive amounts of data, which makes it super adaptable for lots of different tasks. This specific one, MAI-1 Preview, they trained it on something like 15,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs.
15,000?
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge compute investment, like world-class supercomputer level. Shows how serious they are.
Right.
Its main job right now seems to be handling everyday questions and following instructions. So very practical stuff.
And people can actually try it out.
They can. It's live on LM Arena for public testing, and some trusted testers have API access already. So why does all this matter? Well, is Microsoft really playing to own more of the whole AI stack?
Control the tech, control the future.
And control the margins, let's be honest. Plus, it's a smart hedging strategy.
Hedging? How so?
Well, MAI-1 isn't necessarily replacing OpenAI's models. It sits alongside GPT-4, open source options, other partner stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's like Microsoft is setting up an AI model buffet. Businesses get more choice, more flexibility.
Right.
This whole move basically screams, we're not just OpenAI's wallet anymore. Beat. It's a big statement about their independence long term.
Whoa. Just thinking about MAI Voice 1, imagine generating a whole audiobook. Expressive, multiple characters in minutes.
Yeah.
Or doing professional voiceovers for entire Moody libraries, localized overnight. The scale is just staggering.
It really does fire up the imagination. And when a giant like Microsoft develops these capabilities in-house, well, it doesn't just expand creative options. It really shakes up the whole competitive landscape.
Definitely.
So building on that thought,
Yeah.
what does this big push for AI independence really mean for the broader competitive field?
It points towards a more fragmented, more diverse AI world, more competition, tech giants controlling their own AI destiny. Makes sense. Okay, so while Microsoft's playing that long game with foundational models, there's also this whole buzzing ecosystem of super specialized AI tools emerging constantly.
Oh, yeah, happening fast.
Let's pivot to some of those. Some really clever, maybe immediately useful innovations we've seen pop up recently. Stuff tackling everything from studying to making videos in real time.
Let's do it. Kicking off, KPMG, the huge consulting firm, they developed what sounds like a monster. 100-page prompt.
100 pages for a prompt.
Yeah. It's not just a simple question. It's this super elaborate set of instructions for AI. And get this. It cuts down the time to create a major report from 2 weeks to 24 hours.
2 weeks to 1 day.
Exactly. Built using OpenAI and Microsoft tech underneath. Think about the efficiency gain for big firms like that. It's massive.
That really is monumental. And speaking of helpful tools, ChatGPT rolled out something called Quiz GPT.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Lets you make free flashcard quizzes instantly. Just feed it your notes, a PDF, whatever.
Super handy.
And it spits out a quiz ready to go on desktop or mobile. Seems like such a clever study tool, right? Could really change how people prep for exams or certifications.
Totally. And for the visual folks, Cohere just dropped a real-time video creator.
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like magic.
How does it work?
You literally watch the animation happen as you sketch or type in changes. It just responds instantly.
Wow.
Fully controllable, keeps frames consistent, which is huge for animation work. Imagine seeing your idea come to life, like right there as you draw it.
Game changer for artists, animators.
For sure. Then there's Higgsfield. They launched over 2,000 little apps.
2,000?
Yeah, powered by this new Google tech called Nano Banana.
A nano banana. Seriously.
Yeah, sounds funny, right? But these apps let you whip up quick commercials, visual effects, stuff like that, often in just one click.
Okay, I have to ask, Nano Banana, what's the story there?
It does sound whimsical, but Nano Banana is actually Google's internal name for a new, really efficient AI architecture designed to run right on your phone or device.
On device.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nano, because it's super efficient, doesn't need the cloud. And Banana, well, that's apparently a playful nod to how it's modular. You can peel it, adapt it for specific lightweight tasks like these quick content apps. Makes powerful AI accessible without needing a massive server.
Got it. Makes sense, despite the name.
And this next one's really important for anyone building AI. New research pinpointed 32 different ways AI can, well, go rogue.
32? Like, how?
It's not just making stuff up or hallucinations. It ranges from subtle misunderstandings all the way to just completely not doing what it was supposed to do. Misalignment. It's basically a vital checklist for developers. Helps them anticipate problems, build in safeguards, crucial for safety and reliability.
Yeah, understanding failure modes is key. And on a more everyday level, someone did a cool comparison of AI image removal tools on phones.
Oh, like on iPhones versus Android?
Exactly. Apple, Galaxy, Xiaomi phones. And the results were apparently quite surprising. Big differences in how well they worked.
Huh, interesting. Shows that the AI baked into hardware isn't all the same quality. And finally, this one has huge potential impact. EliseAI just raised $250 million from A16Zs.
Wow, big funding round. What do they do?
They're using AI to tackle massive problems in healthcare and housing.
Okay, those are huge sectors.
Huge. Together, they make up something like 40% of household costs in the U.S. EliseAI is already powering 10% of U.S. apartments, apparently, using AI to streamline things there.
Tackling really complex societal-level problems with AI, that's ambitious.
Very.
You know, hearing all this, I admit I still wrestle with prompt drift sometimes myself.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get the AI to do exactly what's in my head. It really feels like an art form sometimes. Getting that nuance across perfectly takes practice.
It really does. It's a skill. But if you zoom out from all these cool tools and features, what's the common thread here? What does this collection of innovations really mean for us as users?
I think it's that AI tools are getting hyper-specialized, much more intuitive, and just woven much deeper into our everyday tasks and workflows. Okay, now shifting gears slightly. This next one gets really interesting for businesses, especially larger ones. Cohere.
Right, big player in large language models.
They just introduced something called Command AI Translate. And this isn't just, another translation app. It's built specifically for serious, high-stakes enterprise translation.
Yeah, definitely not just another tool. Cohere is aiming this squarely at that demanding enterprise market. And it's not just good they're saying it's outperforming giants like GPT-5, DeepSeek V3, even Google Translate on key multilingual tests.
Okay, that's impressive performance.
It is. But the raw performance, while obviously critical, isn't even the whole story. What's really revolutionary here, I think, is the intense focus on privacy, customization, and control for the business.
The things that hold companies back sometimes.
Exactly. Those have been huge roadblocks for AI adoption in industries handling sensitive data.
That privacy and control angle, that's huge for companies, right? Especially regulated industries.
Monumental.
Let's dig into the features. So, top scores across 23 major business languages. That covers a lot of ground globally. Then there's this deep translation workflow. What is that exactly?
Okay, so this is an optional add-on. It's what they call an agentic pipeline.
agentic pipeline.
Yeah, think of it like an AI system that uses multiple steps, multiple checks, almost like a little team of specialized AI agents working together.
Okay.
It double-checks complex stuff to really ensure accuracy and nuance. Super useful, maybe even essential for things like legal contracts, complex financial reports, compliance documents. Anywhere, an error is just not an option.
Right, where precision is absolutely critical.
Totally. That multi-stage verification is key when mistakes cost big money or have legal consequences. But there's more. It offers enterprise-grade customization.
Meaning companies can teach it their own specific jargon.
Exactly. You can actually train the model on your company's specific terminology, your style guide. So a pharma company can feed it all their drug names and research terms.
Or a bank their financial lingo.
Precisely. Or a bank teaches it their unique financial language, their branding tone. This makes sure the translations aren't just grammatically okay, but actually perfect for their specific context and internal standards.
That level of customization is powerful.
It is. And maybe the most game-changing part, the real kicker, is the private deployment option. With an air-gapped capability.
Air-gapped, meaning completely offline.
Totally offline. You can install Cohere's entire translation engine right inside your own secure data center, completely isolated from the internet or any external network.
Wow.
This means you can translate ultra-confidential contracts, sensitive patient medical records, proprietary R&D, whatever, without that data ever leaving your control. Not even for a millisecond hitting an external cloud.
That is a massive deal for data security and compliance. Huge. This directly solves that critical practical business need. Getting real-time, accurate, customized, and most importantly, secure AI translation. It basically takes this old, often clunky, sometimes risky workflow and turns it into a smart, secure, AI-native process. No more uploading your crown jewels to some third-party cloud and just hoping for the best.
Right.
It genuinely removes a major barrier for AI use in highly regulated or security-focused fields.
That's a fundamental shift, really. So how does offering this on-premise, private, truly air-gapped option fundamentally change how businesses can even think about using AI, especially with their most sensitive information?
It basically eliminates those core data security and compliance fears. It unlocks AI for potentially all kinds of highly confidential information that was previously off limits.
Okay, let's hit a few more quick updates because, as usual, the AI world just doesn't stop moving.
Never does. You got it. First up, Microsoft Copilot. It now includes ChatGPT's multi-file analysis feature for free.
Oh, that's useful. Analyzing across multiple documents. Yep. Big value add for Copilot users. Lets them synthesize info from several files at once without paying extra. Makes Copilot even more powerful for complex research or reporting tasks.
Good to know. And Time Magazine put out its 2025 Time 100 AI list.
Ah, always interesting to see who they highlight.
Yeah, it gives you a sense of who's shaping the conversation, who the big movers are perceived to be in the AI space. Helps gauge influence.
For sure. This next one sounds pretty profound, maybe even life-changing. New research suggests AI can now spot hidden signs of consciousness in patients, sometimes even before doctors can.
Hidden consciousness, how?
By analyzing really subtle patterns in brain activity, neurological signals. It's not sci-fi. This could lead to major medical breakthroughs,
Wow.
giving hope for communication, maybe even recovery, for patients thought to be completely unresponsive. It could really change how we understand and detect consciousness itself.
That's incredible potential, truly. And on a lighter note, Meta is apparently going to let anyone create lifelike AI NPCs.
NPCs, non-player characters.
Yeah, characters that can hold realistic, dynamic conversations.
Huh. So you could build your own digital friends or characters for games.
Or personalized virtual assistants you can chat with naturally. Could be interesting.
Could be. And finally, for the developers listening, OpenAI rolled out some significant new features for Codex, their code generation tool.
More power for coders.
Pretty much. More power, more flexibility, more efficiency for people building software with AI's help, making their work faster, opening up new possibilities.
Okay, so pulling back again, looking at all these quick hits together, what's the big overarching trend they suggest about where AI is going?
I think it shows AI just rapidly embedding itself everywhere, becoming more specialized, more essential across really every part of our lives. Medicine, gaming, work tools, you name it. Sponsor.
So wrapping things up today, it feels like we've seen AI reach maybe a new stage of maturity and strategic importance. We saw Microsoft making that bold move for AI independence, building its own powerful models like MAI Voice 1 and MAI 1 Preview.
Right, owning their stack.
And then that rapid-fire pace of really specialized AI tools emerging, the KPMG prompt, Quiz GPT, Korea's video tool, all that stuff.
Yeah, solving specific problems. And then Cohere's really significant step with secure enterprise-grade translation. That private air-gapped option is key.
So the big idea connecting these.
I think the big idea is that AI isn't just about these giant general-purpose models anymore. That era is shifting.
Okay.
It's increasingly about tailor-made solutions for specific, often complex needs, with a really strong focus on practical use, specialized knowledge, and, like we saw with Cohere, rock-solid security.
It's like building with specialized blocks.
Exactly. It's like stacking Lego blocks of data and specialized AI components to build precisely what you need securely and effectively.
So we really encourage you to think about how these developments, this independence, the specialization, this focus on security might impact your work, maybe your studies, even just your personal life. The speed of it all is just, it's really something.
Yeah, it's breathtaking. And here's a thought to leave you with. As AI gets more bespoke, more integrated, even air-gapped inside companies, what does true data ownership and intellectual property really look like? Beat. Especially when the AI itself is learning directly from your own unique proprietary knowledge. 2-sec silence.
Something to chew on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We hope it sparked some new questions and some new insights for you to explore further.
Until next time, keep learning. Tiro Music.